Since arriving on the market in 2022, the Honda Northern Territory 1100-derived Africa Twin has become the most popular sport tourer motorcycle in Europe, topping the rankings last year and gaining a series of important upgrades for 2025, including the introduction of the Northern Territory 1100 electronic suspension variant. New for 2025 are changes to the Northern Territory 1100 DCT with electronic suspension, which features fully adjustable semi-active Showa forks and shockbreaker. In addition, the essence of the NT1100's 1084 cubic centimeters parallel twin and 270-degree angle engine remains unchanged until 2025, but the introduction of the new €5+ emissions regulations, which do not make the restrictions stricter but add requirements for emissions equipment to be monitored and work over a long period of time during the life of the motorcycle. The result is no change in peak power, which remains at 100.6 brake horsepower, 75 kilowatts, and still peaks at 7,500 RPM, but torque increases from 77.7 lb-ft, 104 Nm, to 82.6 lb-ft, 112 Nm. As before, the torque peaks only at 6,250 RPM, so you don't have to work harder to get more power. Other notable changes come on the electronic side of the powertrain, with the implementation of, soon-to-be, a 6-axis IMU that oversees the power output and engine braking as well as HSTC traction control, wheelie control, and ABS. In addition to the Honda NT1100 DCT having the Showa EERA, electronically equipped ride adjustment system, the IMU is one of the keys to its operation, along with the fork stroke sensor and speed sensor. Both allow the suspension to react and adjust compression or rebound damping in just 15 milliseconds. The EERA also lets you adjust the rear preload while riding, with 24 steps to give a detailed level of control over the system, and has 3 predefined modes: Urban, Tour and Rain, plus a user-defined mode that lets you set your own damping options and preload settings. The Honda NT1000 also features the new electronic cornering ABS system. The brakes are unchanged, with the same 310mm disc and 4-pot radial caliper at the front, matched by a 256mm disc and single-piston caliper at the rear. Although the frame, like the engine, is borrowed from the Africa Twin, the NT1100's use of 17-inch wheels at each end, plus a special suspension setup, results in a very different geometry, with 26.5 degrees of lean and 108 mm of trail. The front glass is also new for 2025, with a redesigned adjustment mechanism that allows one-handed control while sitting on the bike, which was previously a two-handed job. There are 5 steps of movement, changing the height and angle of the screen over a 167mm range, and aided by upper and lower wind deflectors. Another thing that's not too much to worry about is the 15 front fender.